It's the little things that matter, and I cannot wait to install them. If you watch my previous videos on this bobber build series, I start from the rear and I'm working myself to the front. Next, I'm going to be doing some more parts. I'm going to black out this bobber completely, starting with the seat, some starter and clutch covers, the intake covers, and much more. Let's begin. Starting by removing the OEM seat so we can replace it with a Motone. Okay, stock seat is out. Now we're going to remove these two bolts so we can attach the new seat on this base. And back with a new seat. Check this out. Let's tighten this in. Insert the bolt on the other side too. We'll tighten this too, drop the tank, and the seat is ready. What a difference. Wow. Just by adding a seat, it literally transforms the bike. It looks so good. Motone, seat. Wow. The bobber is coming together. Okay, now with that in place, I definitely need to black out these, so let me do that. Well, I was about to change these, but it turns out they sent me the wrong part number. This is for the T120. It doesn't fit, and I'm really disappointed because I really wanted to change them into black today. I have to reach out and see if they can exchange it. At least I can change these with these black ones. Now that I'm thinking about it, I do want to change these screws to gold later on. Just match this goldish brass color. Already. Yes, I'm definitely doing brass screws for these three to complete the look. Match this, and I'm probably going to add something here, maybe some tapes like I did here. Probably do something similar to here instead of painting it. I'll see. Just a little disappointed. I really wanted to change this today, but it's okay. Next time. Let's move on to the next one. Next, I'm going to be installing these cylinder head bolt covers right here. And a little blue Loctite as much as you can for these set screws. And I do provide a hex key for it. Make sure it's tight enough. There you go, to the next one and the other side. Okay, both are installed, and from the other side, there's more lights, you can see them. It definitely makes a difference visually. I was surprised to see that. It's not something that your eye goes on it right away, but you can definitely tell a difference that the bolts are covered. My only concern is I don't know how long this would last. So we'll see. At the end, you know, once this build series is done, I'm going to do a review on every single part to see what was worth it and what was not. Let's move on to the next one. Next, I'm going to be replacing the cover with the blacked out. The bottom screw, I have to use an extension to be able to get to the bolt, which is a 4mm, to remove it and hold the shifter down. That's the only way. Remove the top and remove the cover. Cover out. I get the new cover. Alrighty. Yeah, the more I add parts, the more I see the difference. What do you guys think? Let me show you the other side. So from this side. Yes, it's starting to get together. Love it. Up to the next one. Now next I'm going to change this master cylinder cover, because why not? Look at this. Love the T going here. This is also a super easy install with a Phillips head. Just unscrew remove the screws, remove the cap. Screws are off, cap is off, and replace it with a new one. Okay, this is probably the easiest install I've ever done in my life. But look at this, man, it looks really, really good. Okay, screws are back in, gotta tighten down. Perfect. Okay, I don't think any small part ever again has made me so excited. But this, for some reason, makes me very excited. It's probably because there's nothing here in front, just like with these bikes, where you can change triple clamp and everything, which, you know, when you ride, you really don't see any of the parts that you install. So, I don't know, this makes me excited because I'm going to be looking at it, well, not looking at it while I'm riding, but definitely it's going to be there for me to see. Up to the next one. Next, the gas cap. This is something I really wanted to change because I hate this silver. I wanted to turn it black, but here's the thing. I wanted to be able to retain the key because most of the blacked out gas caps did not retain a key. So this does. But in order to install this, we have to remove it and then remove the silver cap from the OEM gas cap with these pliers to remove this safety ring in there. Okay, with the pliers I removed this ring, I reinserted this part to the new cover, and let's see how it looks. Okay, I take it back. I think this part is the one I'm most excited about. Look how better this looks compared to this silver one. Oh yes, that is perfect. And it retains the key. There you go. Perfect. Next, I'm going to be changing this silver clutch adjuster with this blacked out one. Right here, I'm gonna have to remove the clutch lever for this. I've already unbolted the screw underneath. There's a 10mm nut that went in here, and now we can remove this to loosen this. Okay, clutch is out. Make sure when you remove the clutch, be careful, very careful with this switch. This is plastic, do not break it. This is a clutch safety switch. And now we can remove this and install the new one. There you go. Okay, that was an easy install also. Check for proper function. All right, it's coming together. Okay, so the middle part is technically complete except this, which is super frustrating because it's so much silver that is exposed, and I'm gonna have to wait to replace that. But what's left is moving on to the front, and next, of course, I'm going to do the Galfer brake rotors to match the rear, and I'm going to be covering these silver forks with this forks rod and the base for the front turn signals, because these are huge. Front fender from Motone, make it shorter. And then at the end, I'm going to put these axle sliders at the axle. And of course, I'm going to do chain from the other side, which is blacked out with some gold accents in it to complete the look. Then I'm going to be removing this Triumph from left and right with these ones blacked out. And for the top forks, I'm going to be doing these two to match this logo right here and here, because this is also a lot of silver right here. And I'm going to be replacing this with this one. Last but not least, and the one that I'm most excited about, BT Moto Tune. Okay, I took the bike out for a ride. I've ridden a couple of times already with a new exhaust and air filter, and I can tell you it sounds amazing, it feels amazing, but I'm really curious to see what the BT Moto Tune can do to this bike. So what I'm planning to do, I think I'm gonna skip all these installs and then move to the BT Moto tune it. I'm gonna do a dedicated video on how to tune it, and then I'm gonna do a ride review to give me my opinion how it works with the stock compared to the BT Moto Tune, and then jump on these installs. You know what's funny, guys? When I first got this bike and I made the video review of riding it, explaining why I bought it, I said, one of the reasons I said that I bought it for was because I wanted to have a lower cost bike as a daily, because I didn't want to ride $40,000 bikes out on the street, leaving them unattended. And the irony is, now that I'm realizing it, I'm already out $6,000 already for all these parts, and I know I'm gonna get more parts after this. This is ending up being more than $20,000 of a bike. So much for me wanting to keep it low cost, but hey, it is what it is, and I love it. One last thing I want to share with you guys as I'm ending this video is that I never thought that I will ever own a bobber. I mean, people used to tell me that a bobber and these types of motorcycles are a different experience, and I was kind of stuck up because I always used to say, nah, I will never own a bike like this. I only ride super sports, I only want to ride fast. And yet building this bike, I have to say, it not only transforming the bike, it has transformed me, because there's such a special bond that you create with this bike. Honestly, I cannot explain it with words, guys. You would have to own a bike like this to understand it. Guys, stay tuned, because next video I'm going to be tuning, pun intended, this bike with a BT Moto tune, and of course ride review, and after that more parts to come. If you want to continue following this bobber build series, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.